Hello everyone, it's my great pleasure to participate in the second International Conference on Big Data, Modeling and Machine Learning BML21. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zineb. I am PhD student at the Mohammed V University in Rabat. Today, I'm going to present to you our work entitled Comparative Study of Knowledge Graph Models in Education Domain. This work was carried out by myself, Zineb Elkaimbillah, Maryem Rhanoui, Mounia Mikram, and Bouchra Asri. Knowledge graph as one of the key trends which are driving the next wave of technologies. In 2012, Google proposed a knowledge graph to use a graph in your search engine, followed by further announcements of the development of a knowledge graph by Amazon, eBay, Facebook, Microsoft, and LinkedIn. The objective of this presentation is to present the background and context of the knowledge graph and the process of its development, and we aim to provide a comparative study of a knowledge graph applied on the education field. So, what is the knowledge graph? From a knowledge engineering's perspective, define knowledge graph as a model of a knowledge domain created by subject matter experts with the help of intelligent machine learning algorithms. From a data architecture's perspective, defined the knowledge graph as an additional virtual data layer. The knowledge lies on top of existing datasets or databases to link all data together at scale, be it structured or unstructured. And finally, the data engineering's perspective, it provides structure and common interface for all of the data and enables the creation of smart multilateral relations throughout the databases. So we have a taxonomy of the application fields of knowledge graph is given. For example, question answering services, recommender system, information retrieval, and domain specification, for example, education. The creation of knowledge graph uses a variety of data sources such as small and large databases, text, documents, and web page. The methodology of creating a knowledge graph consists of two main approaches. Top-down approach that focus on a knowledge schema and ontologies such as the domain ontologies, and the bottom-up focus on a knowledge instance such as linked open datasets, and include four steps: knowledge acquisition, knowledge extraction, after we have a knowledge fusion, and finally knowledge storage. Now we will present a knowledge graph embedding. Knowledge graph embedding is defined as a process of creating propositional feature vector representations of the knowledge graph entities and relationships. So we have several popular knowledge graph embedding models have been widely studied. Firstly, translating embedding for modeling multi-relational data. We have also knowledge graph embedding by translating on hyperplanes, and finally learning entity and relation embedding for knowledge graph completion. This table demonstrates the knowledge graph usage, application, models and embedding techniques, data sources used to feed the knowledge graph, the evaluation approach, and the limitation of each work. Take the first example. The first author proposed a knowledge graph construction method for internal control in higher education and situation. The second author presents an automated approach for handling the task of course allocation and management using educational information system. The improvement of the quality of teaching basic concept of some computer science discipline is the objective on the third author, using BEST and CRF as our models and the F1 precision recall F1 measure as an evaluation approach. We have also another example of knowledge graph construction method. For example, match graph is a significant effort in educational knowledge graph development for automatically solving exercises in high school using domain experts and crowdsourcing such as data sources and if one measure as an evaluation approach. The review of knowledge graph construction approaches a correlated array of limitations related to the following summarized points. Firstly, knowledge resources and semantic expansion, that mean attaining interoperability of information and the knowledge graph data type as several approaches have collected as a textual data. Secondly, the knowledge graph evaluation, the process of constructing a knowledge graph may involve incorrect facts in terms of entities or relations, particularly those propagated from mixed quality data sources. And finally, KG or knowledge graph construction algorithm is not defined in the KG building, including strategy of entity and relation extraction. So, to conclude, knowledge graph has a big impact on the education field, practice improvement of the quality of teaching, solving high school exercises, teaching, and learning on school subjects and online courses. Also, knowledge graph are capable of providing semantically organized data. So, in the future, we pretend to continue in the state of the art in the construction of multimodal knowledge graphs, and we aim to build a multimodal knowledge graph that generates knowledge graph multimodals using visual and textual data in the education domain.